The 25th of the 11th 2017. Now I'm going to show you many more images that have come in from excellent people from right across the world, showing you the truth that they're still seeing chemtrailing, they're still seeing strange colours on the horizons and other videos. And I will do another webcam video shortly because we're seeing other suns, other bright celestial objects in different horizons, which is very strange. And it is important to get these webcam images out, and also these fantastic images. So please take care, and please all of you have a nice safe weekend. I just want to say as well that we've had hundreds of emails coming in, and I've seen this as well, that people witnessed for the past few days the chemtrail activity has slowed down. Not seen many military planes as we've done in the past, but they do start chemtrailing again on sundown around about 3 PM. So we have seen blue skies for the first time in a long time, but they are still doing this, and we're going to continue showing these photos right to the very end. Now Jean sent these in from the USA, and she states as well, I mean these have just come through, that the skies were blue, but she saw this amount of chemtrailing. You can see they spray the area, they turn off the chem spray and then it turns on again, so they're sort of like stopping and starting in front of the area that we see of the sun. Let me show you the next image, because she says after a short while she sees this pink haze as well. Here is the next photograph that Jean sent in. To the right hand side she states it became very pink, like a pink haze. To the left side you can see the colour of the soul, the sun. So it's just continuing, isn't it, that we're seeing this pink haze in our skies quite a few times now, and it's getting stronger, it's reflecting on those chemtrails. We've got other attachments. Now this next photograph is coming from Craig. Now Craig emails every single day explaining what he sees in the skies. He also states that for 10 AM it's absolutely ridiculous what you can see on the screen. They are hard at it, some parts of the USA still. And this image only come in 3 minutes ago. So thank you Craig for this photograph, because you can see still those lines to seal up the truth. They're trying to block our skies so we can't see other objects that are rising from other horizons. We saw these other objects that are being chemtrail on the last video, on that webcam video, and I will produce more webcam videos, because I am for sure now by 100% knowing that we're going to catch something. We're going to catch these objects in our skies. Let me move to another subscriber's image, and thank you Craig for sending this photo in. These next images are coming in from Carrie Stourbridge. Now this area in the UK as well, I mean we are seeing this sky, these skies. But as you can see on the screen here, these are coming from Jacksonville in Florida. Look at the cloud formations. We're seeing this over here as well, and many parts of the world are seeing the same skies. We are still seeing this strange formation and this white object. As this person now is driving the car towards work, looking up at the 10 AM skies, you are seeing this. It's disgusting, isn't it? We're seeing this every day. Carrie also pointed the camera behind her and noticed these strange formations again. These are not normal clouds. They wish people to think that these are normal, but they're not. We're not seeing our natural clouds much anymore, just these strange formations. So thank you for these attachments. I mean, I did say at the beginning of the video that the UK is, for the past couple of days, the chemtrailing slowed down, which it has, but we still see those trails covering the sun at sundown. But these next images are coming in from Dustin. Now this kind subscriber has been emailing a long time and viewing the different channels, but what you're seeing on the screen again is just a haze. It's not natural, none of it is. Chem lines that produce all this in the skies every day. I believe now they're using different chemicals to be able to form these strange formations. Here is Dustin's next photograph. Now look at all this in the sky. It's unnatural. All of it is. Still producing these trails every single day. And it's just a point of view now to keep going and keep showing. What this kind person said, that once he's seen those chemtrails in the sky, this is what happens. All this becomes a haze. And it's being controlled as well. They're controlling this with HARP. Look again at these dark shadows that are behind these trails in the sky. Every single thing that you see on the screen is produced man-made chemicals. And what they're doing is hiding the truth. This is what they're doing. Again, you can clearly see, can't you, these trails in the skies. Lines and all this, a big haze. Look at this on the horizon. You can see another colour on the horizon here. And this simulator, this white object, is not our sun. They're covering it. They're covering another object in the skies. Moments later, Dustin sent this image in as well. Look at these lines, strange formations. Shadows here, lines, chemtrails. And again, everything here is just unnatural. Which is a huge worry now towards humanity, is that we're now seeing more chemtrails than natural clouds. The natural clouds have disappeared. They are becoming extinct, just like many animals, many trees, many of us people, because these poisons can cause cancer. And it's slowly happening, isn't it? So I'm going to move to the next image. We have now more attachments that have come through from Christine. Now Christine is in Canada, seeing that pink haze. Now this pink haze is from the other side. Now can you see how stronger it's getting through the day? Look on these area here. Look at these boxes here to the left side. Can you see this pink reflection that's coming through? It's becoming a lot stronger now. You can see it on these on this road here where the water is. The pink haze is becoming a lot stronger now. Hillary Lister sent these images in as well from Alaska, and look at these crazy lines in the skies again. These are not natural. Look at these chemtrails, and we've got that reflection here as well that's coming through. And the skies are being reported by Hillary in her email saying there is something seriously wrong, and people, the members of the public around the world, need to start really taking their eyes to the skies, looking up and noticing these differences. These are not passenger airlines. These are chemtrails run by the government. Everything you see on the screen is unnatural. These aren't natural clouds. You can start to see a huge halo on this photograph. People's lights are on during the 10 AM skies. Look at, you can just see these closely here. People are starting to get used to this, and they need to know the truth. It is becoming much more serious now. We've really got to start to understand and try and wake others up. Your neighbours, your close ones, people around you. It is important to try and get them to look to the heavens. Look at the strange formations here on this photograph. Look how dark it is for 10 AM. You can see the lights. It's just very dim and dark. So that's moved now to the next attachments. These next attachments are coming in from Brian from Florida. He is absolutely amazed how people just don't look up to the skies, and we really hope that many will. Look at this line again. This is a chem line. This always happens. We see these on many photographs. They do this all the time with this halo. When the halo is produced, because what you see on the screen again is just clearly a block, a haze in the sky to block the truth. They don't want you to see those heavenly bodies that are out there. Wormwood has come back. Look at this line again. Please, when you see this halo, please study these lines, because they are not passenger jet lines. This is all part of the agenda to blocking the truth. This is Brian's next photograph that was sent in. Now, on the photograph, if you look carefully, you can see another colour, another haze on the horizon here. All across here, can you see how it's thick and heavy, these trails? Please don't think these are natural clouds. These are, again, chemtrails that have just moved across the sky and spread out, hiding and blocking the truth. Our sun is dimming. Look at the blue sky here and here. It is slowly dimming. For that time of the day as well, for the morning skies, it's absolutely wrong. Let's move to another image. These next attachments are coming from Beldry, from near Detroit. Now, look at this strange haze in the sky. This kind subscriber has been looking at the skies for many years. And again, like I've said before, by other kind people that are looking up to the heavens and noticing the differences. Now, in the email states, never seen this strange haze. It just become a complete different colour right across the skies onto the land, is orange haze, and then disappeared. It just went down. You can see just the left side, the area of the sun, the colour, but we're seeing this strange haze. On the next photograph that I will show you, this is what happened next. She stated as well, it brightened up again. It become much lighter, but pinker. You can see this here, can't you? All this again is just chemtrails, okay? This is all being pushed in front of the area to cover up the truth. So thank you again for these two attachments. Also, this kind subscriber zoomed in on the other attachment where you can see how strongly pink things have got out there. This pink haze you see is from wormwood. It's not from the sun. You can just see the two colours that's out there. Thank you again for these attachments, and take care, and God bless you too. Okay, we've got an attachment come in from Flying Turtle. Now this guy is persistent, just like all of us. He's noticing the differences. Now, he is based in Japan, and that's good because people over there are now looking up to the skies, and it's so important that people from all across the world get to see these images, because it just proves and shows that their skies are being hammered with those chem planes. Look at these two strange lines again. And all this here is unnatural. He states in his email, no natural clouds anymore. All they're seeing now is just chemtrails and strange formations. And the emails are still coming in as I speak now. Okay, the emails are coming through stating that they are seeing no natural clouds anymore. It's just what you see on the screen. This is what we're going to get now, folks. We're going to get just chemtrails, and they still continue to hide the truth. Let's go to another one of these attachments. Now, this is a panoramic view of this skyline, as you can see in Japan. This kind subscriber's gone out of his house and he's taken these images, and they do look strange, don't they? Like clear lines in the skies, two of them, and then you've got this strange formation here as well. I mean, we get another colour coming through. There's lots of different colours that are coming through, and they still hide the truth. So thank you again for these attachments, and please keep safe. We've got Brian Lawrence from Scotland. Now, he's taken this image as well, and he states that the skies are strange, and also you can see the chem line, it stops and then starts again. This has recently come in, and like I said at the beginning of the video, this is what we saw here in the UK. They are not chemtrailing as much, but we are still seeing these strange lines. Another image as well from Brian Lawrence. Now, we've got to respect everybody that sends in photos, because these again have just come in a short time ago, and it is very important to see what's happening right now. Just more lines in the skies, and we've got a haze. So thank you again, Brian, for these attachments, and please keep safe. Another fantastic subscriber that sends a lot of information in, sends these attachments through as well. Lila, this kind lady subscriber, is from another part of the world as well, looking up to the heavens and noticing these strange formations through these chems. Look at the different waves, and then it's like this, different textures. And she states as well, looking for hours at these cloud formations, they do look very strange, don't they? It is becoming much stranger every day, because again, these attachments just come in 2 hours ago. So thank you for this attachment. This is another photograph coming in from the same excellent person that's providing us the truth. Look at the skies. Now, we do know that they are chemtrails now, don't we? Okay, but we now have to look above those chemtrails to see what they're hiding. And looking at the webcams, and also being able to cut through those areas of the chems where they spray very heavily is very important, because I believe right now, to this day, we're going to catch wormwood. We're going to catch those heavenly bodies. Something is going to open up and we'll be able to see them. This is what they're doing. This is again not to do with geoengineering. They can't geoengineer just the whole planet. They are doing this to hide heavenly bodies. It's still happening right now, and it's getting worse. Can you see here this reflection? This reflection is not from the sun. This is coming from another object, because it goes like this. All this, again, I hope the public are listening, is chemtrails. None of this is natural in our skies. More strange formations, and just a bleak sky behind. Again, this photo was taken around 10:30 in the morning. Look how dark the blue sky is. You're seeing a reflection coming through from that simulator. It's far too white, the reflection on this cloud chem formation. We can't call them clouds anymore, really, can we? So, again, please leave your comments on the comment board, because it's good to discuss about this situation, because it's real, it's happening. So thank you again for these fantastic attachments. Okay, now on the screen that you see may look normal to many members of the public, but you can just see a little purple haze in the skies. Now, these are coming from Puerto Rico by Satori. Now let me move to the next image, because it's very much overwhelming, because when he turns the camera towards the sun, this is what he sees. Now, this is what he says in his email as well. There's no way that can be the sun. No way at all. Now this guy has been out in the open air for many years, just like all of us. We know our natural earth. We know how things work and how our skies were back in the day, in the past. But now we are seeing a dim sky around 10 AM in the morning. Can you see there's no black dot here as well? And also, this is too faded. It's wrong. This is not our sun that you're seeing on the screen. It's a cover-up. Look at these. Again, this is just a chem formation in Puerto Rico. Many areas now have changed. If you go to history channels about Puerto Rico as well, on videos, it's a beautiful area. And in the past, on earlier videos of the 1980s, look at their skies. They're just blue skies, and the wildlife is everywhere. Look on the screen. There's not one bird in sight. Not one flying animal or anything that's... I mean, this email that was sent through by this kind person as well is saying the reflection is fluorescent. Look on the trees. We've seen this before on many photographs around the world. The USA to the UK, the Far East, Russia, Australia. I mean, many places. There's a dimness. Look how dark it is here. It darkens off, and then we're seeing this object in the sky. It's man-made. There is a simulator that's up there that's hiding the truth, and many more people are now waking up, and this is what we need to do. Trying to get the members of public to take a look at the skies. These attachments coming in from Russell Leach. Now, we've seen many images from Russell as well in the past, and the north of the USA has been hammered again. Look at these strange formations. These are not natural. None of it is. Look at the lines here. Everything is being manipulated above, just covering up the truth again. Let me just go to the next image that Russell sent in. Here we go again. More chem lines in the skies. Strange lines. All this here is a haze. And Russell states as well in the email that the plants, the trees, they don't look as healthy anymore. Now, many areas are in the summer period, and there is a problem. There's a huge problem going on, and we need to try and expose this now. This is Russell's last image, strictly seeing chemtrails. 2 of them here, and then across here, and then across down here, a full haze. Another reflection. This is happening, isn't it? It is truly happening. There is not one natural cloud that we've seen on this video so far. So please take care, and please keep safe, Russell. Well, it's happened again. Russell just sent these in. Right now, as I just spoke to you 2 minutes ago, these attachments have just come straight through. And he's saying as well, I mean, look at this moon, the waxing crescent. Now, when we saw that video of the webcams, we saw a huge different light source, didn't we, on the horizon? But we're supposed to have seen this. So they do cover up and chemtrail the moon. They do spray the skies at night time. I've seen the moon being sprayed many times now to cover it up, so when those other objects are out there reflecting, it's just them to try and confuse the public to make you think that that is the moon, a known celestial body, or even the sun. Both items now in the skies are being covered. Look again, these lines. It's all being produced. Again, a huge agenda, the Agenda 21. Here we have the next photo as well. You've got that white object of that reflector in the skies. Can you see how they cover the skies on the sundown? Look again, this yellow haze on the horizon. Two separate colours. Strange cloud formations. Here is the last image that Russell sent in. And they are looking stranger. I mean, look at this. What is going on here, look? Can you see these lines? People say that they look very, very strange. Here as well, all of it. So thank you again for these attachments. These next photos are coming from Brenda Kovalik. Now, this subscriber's from another part of the world as well. And again, Russia is being hammered in this. Look at the skies. Look at these different reflections. Can you see this orange haze and this green tinge as well? This around in these chemtrail lines. Very, very spectacular, because these reflections are from other heavenly bodies that are out there. We have to think of looking through those chems and studying the skies above. On the sundown, it's looking very much spectacular. I mean, look at the state of the skies. Can you see that reflection to the right side? Look at all this. Now, this photograph was only taken 10 minutes ago. It's just come through. It is spectacular, isn't it? We're seeing strange formations. And again, something is going on. So, thank you again for these excellent attachments. I'm just speaking through, and this one's just come slipping right through now. More strange skies. And more strange formations. It is becoming very strange, isn't it? I mean, these are not clouds. Every single photo right now, we're just seeing strange skies, strange formations. These are not our skies. Very alienated skies, aren't they? Very much different. Something that we've never seen before. Not even from the 1940s, right through to the 1970s, right up to now. Never in this world, in our lifetime, have we seen this. And they still want people to get used to this. The younger generation have got to put up with this through their lives. And it needs to stop. It really does, because someone is playing with fire. This is an amazing photograph. And I believe that everybody looking at this now will be shocked. Because if you look clearly, everything on the screen is different than what we saw in the past. We are now seeing this blue-white object in our skies. There's no black dot. It is dimming. This now is something else. It is not our sun. Look again at these strange formations, thousands of feet high, chem lines, strange clouds. These are not real clouds. Look again how dark it is above. This kind subscriber has sent in many images just to hopefully try and get people to look up to the skies. It's so important now because our skies are so different. Okay, I hope you can see this on the screen. These are coming from Lona Bell. Now, these are from Oklahoma. And what she's stating as well, from the northeast skies, something else is lighting up on that horizon. You can see the two stars. It was taken early hours of the morning. Let's move to the next image. Now, just here, you can just see that pink haze, can't you? It's lighting up the skies. Everything on the screen here is chemtrails. They are spraying these areas to cover up the truth. There's another object, just like that object that we saw on the webcam video just sent. So again, thank you for being persistent and taking the time, spending hours outside monitoring the skies, because you've got to take your hat off to these people. They are spending hours of their own free time to sending out these images to all of us. This next attachment is coming from Chad Thomas from California. You can clearly see that object reflecting through. It's blue. It's not the same colour that we've seen before. Now, this was taken around 10:30. Okay, as I just said then, California. Can you see below the dark blue of the sky? It's not blue, the light blue sky. It's dimming. All this again is chemtrails, chem lines, and it's where they line up everything just to cause this huge cloud formation. Here again is the sun that's rising with this simulator. Look at the lines in the skies produced by HARP. Now this is another very interesting photograph. Can you see the blue sky here on the horizon? But above, for all these lines, is a dark shadow. Now again, if all this was removed out the way, we would see a black sky. A huge dark shadow that's coming in from Wormwood. Now, again, it's quite hard to get your head round the idea of these objects, but it is true. And I will continue to do the work to when we see those objects, we will see them in our skies. We are now starting to see another and other light objects rising on the horizon. You can see blatantly where they're spraying across those horizons. Now, if you are at a high point, early hours of the morning, please look at all the horizons. You will see other reflections. Many people also have seen this type of photograph as well. Dark skies above, this object that's coming through, and below on the horizon you've got this orange haze. Now this orange haze again, I believe is from our real sun. Our real sun that's horizon. They use this object again to try and discourage people from looking up, to try and dumb down the public, and it's working, isn't it? With all this technology, there's still adverts that's coming out on the TV of new technology. It's always enhanced mobile phones, enhanced TVs, televisions. I mean, it's just going on all the time, isn't it? To try and distract the public. And it's working. People walking around still to this day with the new technology in their hands and not noticing those chemplanes and chemtrails above thousands of feet high. This is the next attachment as well. Look at all these lines in the skies. It's all being manipulated. They're using antennas, they're using HARP to control the system. Look at these strange formations again. Everything on the screen is unnatural. So thank you again for these photographs. Look at the blue skies. Too dark. Here. I mean, it's getting much stranger each day now. They're covering this huge shadow. Rose Jackies sent this image in all the way from Canada, and she notices that the sun has changed. She's new to the channel and she's taking a look for herself. She's taken the image around 10 AM. Now she's worried as well because she's saying in her email there's no single natural clouds showing anymore. We are just seeing these chemtrails, this haze. She watches those military planes and then she notices this haze that produces this formation of barium and aluminium and other forms of chemicals that drop down to the land. Look at this. This is not, again, our sun. It's something else. She states in an email, it is far too white, but again, far too dim on the land. And I've been saying this in other videos as well. So the truth must come out. And thank you for this attachment. Rose also sent this image in as well. She took this just moments afterwards. She was totally amazed how things now have changed. How now she's seeing this object in the sky. It's, again, just far too dim. So again, we've just got to keep going, haven't we? We've got to keep going and searching the skies. This is totally amazing because again, Rose just moments ago as I just spoke sent this next image in. These just coming through as well. And it does look stranger because again, just after 10 AM, as you can see on the screen here, it is dimming, isn't it? Again, look at the skies above. Far too dark. Must remember that video that I produced of the skies in 1986, where you saw the natural sun and the light blue skies. But now we're seeing this haze in the sky. You can just see the pink haze and this white object. It's not our sun. As what I've said before as well, that I respect everybody's photographs, and these of this image has come in from David from the UK. He's turned around and looked and noticed this pink haze. Now the reason why he took the photograph is because he's never seen it like this before. and there was an object or some sort of other colour that's cutting through. He knows that the sky system has changed and noticed that the birds, the wildlife, are missing. There's not as many as what they were in the past. We've got another attachment that's come in from CT Linton. Now, this kind person is an artist, a photographer, and he has seen the differences. He's seen the skies have changed, and he's noticing these strange pink reflections. These are not, again, natural formations. Can you see the strange colour of this? You've got the area, the colour of the sun, but then you've got that other colour from Wormwood. It's coming here down from this side. So thank you for this attachment, because again, it's very important that we've got other people that are also seeing the differences. Okay, we've got a video that's come in from Jennifer from Yorkshire, kind friend that emails all the time, sending photographs, images in, and also very long emails explaining what she's seeing every single day. Now, these have come through, so yes, in Yorkshire they saw the halo and this strange sun in the skies. I believe this is not our sun. We are seeing this other object to the other side. The sun's path has changed as well, and I'm still having many emails explaining as well that the sun has changed different paths, coming up from different horizons, coming up far too to the right, and the moon as well is coming up far too many of it's far too low, and then it's way up high. It's very erratic now. The changes are here, but still humanity need to look up. Let me play this video that's coming from Jennifer. Okay, that did look very strange, doesn't it? And I still believe that that isn't our sun. There's something else there. It's too dim, isn't it? And this kind subscriber as well explained and stated that those chem planes sprayed early hours in the morning, and then it was just a huge haze with a halo. So thank you for sending this in, and I'm going to play another video from this kind subscriber. Okay, apologise it cut out there, but when you see closely at this video footage, there's something else that's reflecting, and it's behind all that chemtrail, that huge reflection. It's still coming through. Now, there was other images that have came through, and as we go through the video, it's becoming much more spectacular. We're seeing more strange skies and more of this you see on the screen. So let's move on, and thank you again, Jennifer, for these fantastic videos. Peter Johnston from Washington in the USA stated in an email that he was at one point a non-believer until he started seeing this on the screen. And he's been seeing this now much stronger than any other year. Just chemlines, sprays. As this colour, this different light source is coming up through. I mean, there's other strange formations. So it is good that now more and more people are looking up and seeing these changes. Here we have another video that's come through from Chris Beach. Now, Chris has seen the system in the past. He knows that it's coming back. He sees the strange colours, and he sees what the military does up in the skies, spraying, and these strange formations. Now, this is another video that's come through. He said, it's well through an email, we've got to watch this, so let's play this video for all of you.
Look at that. That is insane. Look at these clouds. They're not even clouds, they're chemtrails. Look how they cover this up. It's insane. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, but as you can tell, it's not natural. You can tell they're hiding something back there. Look at the shadow. Whatever it is, it's getting close. I don't care if you call it Nibiru or Planet 9 or whatever it may be. The blue Kachina, red Kachina. There's all kinds of stuff that people are saying what it is. All I know is Jesus is coming, and he's coming soon. Get right with God, people, because we don't have much time at all. It's coming fast, people. Coming, and he's coming soon. Get right with God, people. We don't have much time at all. It's coming fast. Pray for everybody, pray for the world, and hopefully that all of us will wake up and see what's going on in front of us and what they're doing. They want to get rid of us. They're trying to mass extinction. It's not all conspiracies. It's true. I never used to believe in the conspiracies and all the stuff that was being said, but this is just blatantly doing it right in front of us. I mean, how much can you cover up, honestly? How long is it going to last until you can't do it anymore? It's going to be close enough to where they can't spray anymore, and everybody's going to see. It's just a matter of time. God bless everyone. Hopefully, people will wake up.
Okay, thank you for sending that video in. And it is, again, important that we try our best to somehow wake humanity up. When we see the skies you see on the screen, it is so different because we know that they are chemtrails. They're spray to cover the truth. We see the colours now, and no matter what, if NASA calls it Planet 9 or any other name, we know that the destroyer is on its way. Here's the next clip from this kind man that's speaking out the truth.
This is September 27th, 2017. I just wanted to point out some clouds that aren't natural. All this stuff is being sprayed in the skies. They want you to believe all this baloney, and it's not natural. All these clouds are weird. I don't think I've ever seen a sky lit up like this, red colors. See the shadow right there where the sun is? Look at the shadow. That is insane. I'm going to show you the clouds behind me. I'm trying to drive, I was just pointing this out, but knowing this stuff it's not natural. And you see back there? See that little shade right there? It looks like it says shadow. They're hiding it. And this is probably one of the worst days I've seen so far. You see all that? It's crazy, huh? I hope everybody's alert and right with God, because something major is going to go down eventually, and we're going to be caught off guard if you don't know exactly what's going on.
He is absolutely right what he's saying in the video, that we must get right with God. We've got to protect our families and start preparing. Because, again, as I said on the other video, that I will bring up videos that have been brought to me from subscribers that have taken images and video footage from the past. As again, this was taken around September time this year, 2017. Look at that haze, that pink haze from the other side, from the destroyer, Wormwood. It's come back on this elliptical orbit. It's made its way through. Many other parts of the world will see this now as the Earth is rotating. Let me just go to other images, and thank you for these excellent photographs, and this footage is absolutely amazing. Okay, these next attachments coming from Ron. He's a true believer of the destroyer. Look at the pink haze you can see in the skies, the reflection from the system. You can just see the waxing crescent moon. Now, again, look at the two colours. You've got the area colour of the bright area of the sun, but then you've got this haze, this pink haze, reflecting on these cloud formations, these chems. And thank you, Ron, for this image. Okay, we've got attachments coming in from Vicky from the USA. Now, she's watching the skies again right now. These are up-to-date images, and she's seeing that pink haze with that yellow colour, that strange colour again as the sun goes down. We're seeing this pink haze in the sky. And she states in her email she's been watching those military planes spraying very hard, and all again, no natural clouds, just this haze. To the other side of the skies as well, more pink haze, more chemtrails, just showing you no natural clouds as we saw back in the day. This is getting much more stranger as we continue through the footage on these archives. I still get email after email after email stating people are becoming very poorly once they've sprayed the skies. When all this, again, is just poison, again chemtrails, chemicals, that causes headaches, dizziness, heaviness, tiredness, people becoming tired through the day. And as the sun goes down, they become more energetic through the night time, they feel better. So let's carry on and see these images. So thank you again for these photographs that you're sending in. We are all noticing these lines now, and everything here on the screen is just unnatural. Can you see now, where the sun goes down, that pink haze disappears from the destroyer? Again, I get people sending messages in saying that this is all normal. These are just natural cloud formations and passenger planes that fly through the skies. They're contrails, not chemtrails. Well, we can honestly say, when we see these photographs, we are seeing chemtrails. We are seeing chemicals being spread across our skies, our atmosphere, our lifeline. We breathe in. This is how we breathe and live. And it's being destroyed just to hide the truth, as they hide the destroyer. A fantastic man as well, our skies today, Russ Ackerman. He's been producing images just like everybody else, noticing the differences. And he states in his email, whilst taking these photographs, this pink haze you see in the sky just moved to the right hand side and disappeared as the colour of the sun's going down. Now, that to me is showing, just like other people that send in information and emails stating that they're seeing the same thing, two reflections from two heavenly objects. And it's getting stranger as we go on with these images. We just got to keep producing them and keep showing what is going on. Russ again is out in his back garden and he's looking up to the heavens and he sees this pink haze again. This is the photograph that zoomed out, and he's a family friend member and he's always out looking up the heavens. And it's important now to try and get everybody else, as many people now, to see what's going on. So thank you, Russ, and God bless you, and I'll get in touch with you very, very soon. Andrew Ward took this image as well just moments ago. Another part of the world. You can strictly see two colours in the skies. Now look at that yellow haze you see on the horizon, and you're seeing now this pink haze. It comes through for a short time and then moves away to the right hand side. Now everything on the screen that you see are chemtrails, just a haze. This is what happens every single day there is no natural cloud formations. So thank you again for sending this image in. Here we have more attachments that are coming through from Paul Freeman. Now Paul Freeman is based in the USA. Now there is something seriously wrong with this photograph. Yes, we do see a lens flare here, and it's coming through here as well on the screen. But what is very interesting is this chem line. Now look above it. Can you see the shadow? It seems to me that the sky doesn't seem real, does it? Are we seeing the blue natural sky? Because there's a huge shadow that's showing with this chemtrail. It shouldn't be doing this. Look at this. Very, very strange. We've got the halo. We've got this white object. More chems. This haze that's cutting through. But we've got this line in the sky. Something is going on. And we demand to know the truth. Here is the next photograph that Paul sent in. Now, this is a true photograph that was only taken moments ago. Again, you've got that white object, the halo, and all this strange chems. Everything on the screen is chemtrail. They're hiding the truth, the real truth. And it's coming out now. The veil is becoming to be open. They're hiding God. They're hiding wormwood. And all this again is just a haze in the sky. They want you to believe that all of it is natural. Still to this day, the weather forecast channels on the TV media channels are stating that everything's fine. And it's not fine. Look at this shadow again. They're hiding a huge situation, a huge event, an incoming event, and we've got to prepare. Because I've studied the skies for many years, and nearly all of you have been studying hard the skies. Even from the 1980s, we look up, don't we? It's natural to look at our skies. And when something has changed, you're going to look up even more, aren't you? You're going to study and think. And the more you think for yourselves and not let them think for you, has to be the way. Here on this next photograph that Paul sent in, you can clearly see, can't you? If you look carefully, here to us, the public, humanity would think this is a normal blue sky. But if you look closely, there's a shadow. Can you see the shadow from this chemplane trail? Something is going on. Is this our natural blue sky, or is this a cover-up? Is it all a huge cover-up to screen the truth? Look at this line again. Let me just zoom into the line. Now, I've zoomed in, but that is strange, isn't it? We are seeing this shadow. Now, I've had people email saying it's not a shadow, it's something else. But I can clearly see that with my own eyes, that is a shadow from that chemtrail. Here is the next photograph as well, from this kind person, Paul. And he states as well, that shadow again, can you just see this? Now, many people are also emailing me about booming noises across the world. And I'm going to get some footage that's going to be sent in of this sound, and I will produce that onto another video. And I do believe that that could be from the Nibiru system. That this system is agitating our atmosphere, agitating our magnetic field from Earth as this system is drawing closer. It's happening, isn't it? It really is. You can see clearly that there is a big change now. Mr. Andrew Ward sent these photos in now, and all again you can just see these that have been sprayed through the skies through the day. This pink reflection as well here, and you've got the colour of the soul, the sun. Let me go to the next image. Here again to the other side, what Andrew posted and sent on this photograph, you can see that orange haze. Again, he states that none of this is real, it's all chems. No natural clouds, all the way through this video. Mr. Marshall Wilson, also a kind man, sent these two attachments in, and he states as well, before the morning sunrise, this pink haze came across for about 20 minutes and then disappeared, and it was very strong. You could see this on the snow and on the trees. Let's go to the next image. Here is the next image. You can clearly see, can't you, that pink reflection. Look at the pink haze in the sky here. On the snow, it is very, very strange. And thank you again for sending these attachments in. Here again, Thomas Clan sent these images in, and these are just recent as well. Look at the sunset. Look again, these chemtrails here, and all this again is just very strange. We didn't see these formations in the past. So thank you for this image. Here to the right hand side of that photograph, it's been zoomed in here, and also these lines again. Unnatural cloud formations. No natural clouds. So thank you, Thomas. If you catch any more images, please send them in and I'll produce these onto another video. And please take care, and thank you for your long email as well, and big respect to you too. We've got attachments coming in from Belmont Paul, from Belgium near Brussels, another part of the world. Look at this strange formation. And it, as this kind subscriber turned around and said on an email, it was far too white, not the yellow colour of the sun. This is the next image as well, and it is strange, isn't it? It's a different colour, fluorescent. It's not that yellow sun. Very strange indeed, and thank you for these attachments. Another kind friend has sent emails in time after time, weeks after weeks, sending photographs in from Poland. Arema, this kind person, is noticing this pink haze around 10 AM in the skies. She sees that simulator, that object that's far too white, but to the other side, seeing this pink reflection and this strange rainbow formations far too high, as you can see on the screen. Look at the pink reflection on this building here. Just another fantastic photograph, proving there's another reflection in our skies. Can you see the white reflection on these chimneys, these metal chimneys here, from this simulator, this object? So people are starting to see this truth now. Turning the camera around as well and noticing as well this pink haze. This is real, isn't it? This is happening. We can see this. Look at the pink haze, but look at the reflection as well on this building. It's the simulator reflection, this colour. Now this lady lives in one of these apartments facing away from this this object in the sky, but she can clearly see the white reflection, and then she's seeing this pink strange chem rainbow formation. Two colours. Look at the two colours here as well. People need to look at these images. It is so important. We've got more attachments that have just come through right now from Thomas Clan. He's working very hard, and we all are working very hard as a community. We need to stand together and keep focused and positive. It's the main thing, is to be persistent and positive. Look again. This is not our sun. Can you see how dark it is above? Look at the reflection on this road, on this car park. It's dim. Now this time is about 9:45 in the morning. Look again on the horizon here. Very, very strange. I mean, we are seeing a huge difference. When we looked at those skies back in the 1970s, so much difference as with what we're seeing now. Also, this kind person has moved the camera to the right hand side on his tripod. Can you see this colour reflection on this building? It's completely wrong. If this was the natural sun, it would be beaming through, very bright. But also, the natural sun in the past will cut through all this, and it will still beam strong, not just covered up and darkened off by a few chems. No way. This is a mirror, a reflector, a simulator that's trying to send this artificial sunlight to make people think that everything's normal. But the big giveaway is, look on the horizon. The natural sun that's dimming is reflecting here. That's behind this. They're still doing it, aren't they? This is becoming much stranger. So thank you again for this fantastic evidential image. Okay, we've got this kind subscriber as well that sent another image in right now, as we just saw Thomas's images. Now this kind subscriber again is from Poland. This kind lady that's showing the truth. Look how dark it is, the skies. And this is happening now, okay? And it's so important that we do see the skies right now across the world. Look at this pink haze. Look at this colour here, chemtrails, missing chem lines. They stop and start as they spray in front of the area of the soul. But this pink haze again is from the destroyer. they're still trying to hide it. Every day, when it's trying to show itself, they're straight up in the air, spraying again and again and again. Look again, this haze here, dark skies. Thank you for this fantastic photo, and thank you again for your respect. And if you catch any more images, please do send them in. From Poland to another part of the world as well that's being sent in, this image. Now David, this kind subscriber, is sending this photograph in right now. Look at the halo. Look at this white light source. It's not the same. Now normally you would see the black dots, but it's not, isn't it? It's being covered up. Chemtrails, lines in the skies, a pink haze, and again look at the reflection on these plants. Look at this as well. On the pole, it's white, it's different, it's wrong. It's the wrong colour from the sun that we saw in the past. Please keep safe, Dave, and thank you for this image. Just as I just spoke then, Dave's just sent this photograph in as well, of this halo, this white light source again. Look at these chem lines. This haze. It's becoming much more stranger each day, isn't it? This photograph has just recently come in. It is becoming very strange, and thank you, Dave, for this image as well. Eva Roos sent this photograph in just recently as well, just before sunrise. Now, again, look at all these lines. These are not passenger airlines. None of them are. They're just there to spray in front of the truth. Can you see the pink haze just below? Just another fantastic photograph showing you evidence that this is what they're doing right to this day, and thank you for your respect. We have another attachment from Lionel, a military man that knows much more information, and it's coming through day by day off this kind subscriber. He is a good friend to the community, and he is taking some seriously good images as well, just like all of us. He knows that that is a reflector in the skies. He knows it's not the natural sun. It's far too different. This image was taken around 10:30, and just moments ago, look at all this strange formation again on each photograph, okay, from around the world. We're seeing this strange formations, no natural clouds. Now, is this a coming of a pole shift, a crustal shift? Because it says in the past that everywhere across the world we're seeing the same weather pattern, the same skies. Something is going on. Look at this reflector. It's far too different that we saw when we saw the sun in the past. Chem lines. It's just exposing the truth to try and get the information out, to try and hopefully for people to prepare for this event. It's made its way back. And Lionel, thank you for this image. Now also Lionel says that this object was flashing in the sky. It was flickering and flashing. Let's go to the next image and I'll show you. Can you see that? Let's just go back. Now that is strange, isn't it? We are seeing this object, this flashing. Is it breaking down? Something is going on. So thank you again. We have another image come through from Andrew James. He's taken the photograph as well around 10:30, and he's noticing that the sun is different. He's seeing the dark sky above, and all this again when he spotted those military planes spraying, and it became like this, a strange cloud system. And the sun, this area as well, this object, is too dim. Look on the ground. It is too dim. He is fully aware now that something is going on. Andrew also sent this photo in as well, and it also, as you just saw on the other photographs, the sun is flickering. Look at this here. He said when he was taking the image, he was doing this. Now, again, we've just got to be persistent, haven't we? Because something is definitely going on. So thank you again for this photograph, and if you catch any more footage, send it in and we will show this on another video. These attachments have come in from Asaf's Army. Now, these have come in also from Nashville in the USA. Look at the strange lines in the skies again. This is happening every single day. Haze in the skies. None of this, again, is natural, but they seem to think that the public that are living in these buildings are just keeping their eyes down, using technology to fool again, to keep everybody dumbed down. Just on this next photo as well, you can clearly see what they do, spraying through all these other chems just to cover up and just manipulate our skies. Every single day they're doing this. These last attachments are coming in from Linda from Sierra near Nevada, and she states in her email that this pink reflection has indeed become much stronger in the skies. Never seen it like this, especially in the November period. Look at this pink sky, this reflection again, and it is becoming much more interesting, isn't it? And I just hope that people do prepare for this, and I will do another video shortly with more images coming through from many people. I've got stacks of photos to produce onto video and video footage as well. So all of you, please take care, and as I said at every end of the video now, don't let them think for you. Please all now do the thinking for ourselves.